Bianca, no, you don't mean that, honey. You don't want to move to Seattle. You don't want to leave Mommy, do you? You couldn't do that, could you?
No.
No, see.
Your Honor.
You don't want to leave Mommy, do you, baby? You don't want to leave Mommy.
Stop it, Erica.
You want to live with Mommy, don't you, honey? You want to live with me. I know you do.
If I have to choose, I choose Daddy.
Travis made you say that. Travis made her say that. I know he did. This is not my little girl. He made her say that.
Yes, yes. And while we are in recess, I will speak to the child for a few minutes in private in my chambers. Ask her to come forward.
Come on, Bianca. Come on.
My name is Judge Prendergast, and if it's all right with you, we'll go into my office and we'll talk for a few minutes.
It's all right, sweetheart.
We'll take a short recess.
She doesn't mean this. I know that's not her talking. She doesn't mean this. This is impossible.
Doesn't look good, Erica.
Trevor? Hi. I'm here to try to get Adam out of jail. I brought my checkbook and everything.
Good.
Oh, look at your face. Did Adam do that?
Yeah, it's okay. The arraignment's coming up. Sit down. No. Over there. Detective Dillon speaking.
Oh, good, Detective Dillon. I got you. This is Bill Breck over at Pine Valley High School. I'm calling about your niece, Haley Vaughn. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's at school. She better be.
Well, apparently there was an incident in the locker area this morning, and no one has seen her since. She failed to report for her afternoon classes.
What kind of incident are we talking about here?
An unprovoked verbal and physical attack on another student.
That sounds complicated. Was anybody hurt?
Not seriously, no, but as soon as you locate your niece, I'd like to see her.
Yeah, so would I. Listen, I'll find her and I'll talk to you. I'll get back to you. Thank you very much for calling.
All right, much obliged. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a picture? It lasts longer.
What's your name?
Who wants to know?
They call me Z.
Z?
Yeah.
Like the last letter in the alphabet?
Smart chick. Knows her alphabet. How come you're not in school?
Poor kindergarten let out early today.
At loose ends? Want to go for a road run?
You got a bike?
1200 hog.
You lie.
Hey, would I lie to a kid who's still in kindergarten? What do you say? Coming?
Why not?
Arlene, it's me. Let me talk to you.
She's in school.
You haven't heard from her?
No, why should I? What? Is she cutting class? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Arlene, take it easy.
You know, you have to be strict with kids,
I'll
Trevor.
handle it, Arlene.
I'll wait till I see her.
Sis, don't worry. I'll find her.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Adam?
What's the report?
Mr. Chandler's a model prisoner.
Oh, you finally seen the light of day, huh?
Where's the judge?
Cool it, Pops. There's been a little bit of a delay. So take your model prisoner, sit him over there. Hurry up and wait.
Boy, he looks mad.
I hope you got a stack of money, Stuart.
Excuse me. I'm Stuart Chandler. I'm his brother. Could I speak to him in just a minute?
Go ahead.
Thanks. Adam? I brought the checkbook. You and Trevor really had some fight, huh? I should have killed Trevor while I had the chance. He lied to me about Brooke, told me that she was carrying my child all the time. It was Tom.
Tom?
That lie cost me a small fortune. Trevor's going to pay for it. One way or another, he's going to pay for it.
Brian! Have you seen Haley?
I was just looking for her. What happened to your face?
Nothing. She cut school.
I know.
Well, what happened? The principal called me at work, said there was some problem. Were you there? Hey, come on, pal, fill me in, will you?
She got ticked off at somebody and threw them up against the lockers. That's all I know.
So you were there?
I pulled her off.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It was a girl.
What, a cat fight, something, hair, biting?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, well, what ticked her off?
Beats me.
Beats me, or you don't want to tell me?
A little of both.
How come?
Because I'm looking for it too, all right? And I don't even know why, you know. She's got this chip on her shoulder about the size of a rainforest, you know. She's 1 minute one way, the next minute another way. Man, I never know what's gonna set her off, you know? She's like impossible.
Yeah, well, get used to it, pal. How come you didn't call me when she split? I thought we were friends.
Man, I'm not a snitch.
Any idea where she ran to?
Nah.
New friends? Any place she'd hang out before she'd slink home and face the music?
Nope. Haley's a loner.
Brian, I know you must be fed up with her attitude, up to your kazoo, but you gotta think of the trouble she's gonna find if I don't find her first.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep your eyes peeled, check out any places where she might go to lick her wounds. Okay?
Okay, you know, I'll do what I can, all right?
Brian. Thanks. You're a good man.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Goldilocks. What's cooking?
Hello, Trevor.
You look in pretty chipper shape for someone who just had their heart broken.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm meeting someone.
It's not Jeremy by any chance.
You know, I don't think it's any of your business.
Well, I just figured it'd be Jeremy since old Tom just hit the dust.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Goldilocks. Don't play coy with me. It doesn't work. Tom is the mystery father of Brooke's baby. They're getting hitched. Now you know what I'm talking about?
Did you mean what you said to your father when you ran into the hearing room a few minutes ago? About wanting to leave Pine Valley and go to Seattle? Oh, but you told your mommy that you wanted to stay here and you wouldn't leave her.
I don't.
You love your mommy. But?
I love my daddy, too.
You love both of them. Why would you rather live with your daddy?
Because he'll be lonely and sad without me.
And your mother? Will she be lonely and sad without you, Bianca?
She has Uncle Jack and Grandma. Daddy has Molly. And Molly's just a baby. And she might die.
I see.
Well, if that wasn't an award-winning performance, I don't know what was. How long did it take you to coach our little girl? Are you satisfied now the damage that you are inflicting on our innocent child? Does that satisfy your incredible, insane need for power, your lust to control everything, Travis?
Sweetheart, what the hell are you doing? She's doing what she does best, digging her own grave.
Oh, you listen to me, you smug bastard. If for some insane reason the judge awards you custody, Don't be too happy about it, because you will not win. We will fight it, we will appeal, and I will win. Because you don't care a thing about Bianca. You're only doing this because I love Jack. He bribed her. He bribed her with something.
Sweetheart, I know how difficult this is for you, but you promised me you would try to keep your cool. Now, please, you gotta let this go.
But the outburst was rehearsed. That wasn't Bianca.
Honey.
It wasn't sincere.
It's in the judge's hands now.
And the judge said that he wouldn't even speak to Bianca until after all the testimony
The
was
judge
in.
has the option of speaking to her anytime he wants.
But then what if she sticks to what she said?
Even... Sweetheart, Judge Prendergast has been doing this for a long time. He knows the questions to ask. But even if Bianca sticks to her story that she wants to move to Seattle...
No, don't even say it.
Honey, listen, please. The point I'm trying to make is that judge is not going to make any ruling until he has looked at and weighed all the factors involved. All you are responsible for, my sweet, sweet woman, is you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Judge Prendergast would like to see Mr. and Mrs. Montgomery and the counsel in his chambers.
Jack.
You'll be fine. You just listen to what Barry says, okay?
Just let me do the talking.
She will.
I will.
I know you will. I'll be right here.
I've called you all into my office, the chambers, to tell you that Bianca and I have just had a very nice little talk. I'm generally satisfied that the statement she made regarding her preference to live with her father reflects her true feelings.
How could that be her true feelings? She doesn't even know the true story.
Mrs. Montgomery.
Honey, your daddy's
Going to have another baby with Mrs. Cudahy. He's going to have another baby, another brother or sister for you to share him with. Is that what you want?
I hate to burst your balloon, Erica, but Bianca already knows about the baby. Dr. Tolan and I already explained it to her, and she understands.
Is that true, Bianca?
It's to save Molly's life.
Oh, honey, he brainwashed her.
Oh, well, Mrs. Montgomery, we will have no confrontation regarding blame or motivation in these proceedings. Bailiff, would you take Miss Montgomery to the outer office, please, for a few moments?
It's all right, baby. It's okay. You can go.
I enjoyed talking with you, Miss Montgomery.
Your Honor, I know that I am not supposed to speak unless I am spoken to, but this man has turned our daughter into a little puppet. What she said is not what she wants, it's what he wants, and all he wants is revenge.
Do you know what kind of emotional abuse you just pulled on your daughter?
A highly insensitive remark.
What about my husband and Dr. Tolan going behind my back? He always went behind my back.
That's the end of this discussion. Mrs. Montgomery, I advise you to take all of my warnings to heart. We will reconvene in 5 minutes.
All right, it is time to bring out the heavy artillery.
Heavy? Which is what?
Judge Prendergast has to be told about Travis's scheme to have himself kidnapped. That insane scheme of his to have himself kidnapped for money. That backfired. He put our daughter's life in danger. Bianca could have been killed.
Whoa. Hold on a second. First of all, Travis had no idea that his plan would have any kind of impact
That
like
is
that.
exactly my point. Do you understand? Travis never even considered Bianca.
Sweetheart, I will give you that Travis's plan to have himself kidnapped and held for ransom was a very ill-considered one. The problem is he was never, ever arrested for fraud or convicted on any criminal charge. There is no legal record regarding this. Barry can't introduce this now.
But it demonstrates the extreme instability of the man's mind.
Sweetheart, it's ancient history. Unfortunately. Look, how would you like every tight spot you've ever been in, every mistake you've ever made, every relationship that you've ever been in to be scrutinized before the judge decides this case? Now, how would you like that?
You know I wouldn't like it.
Of course not. So let's put the heavy artillery back in its holster and just pray that Barry can undo the damage that's already been done.
Sorry I'm late. You ordered coffee, that's great. Look, Sarah, we have to talk.
You're marrying Brooke?
Who told you?
It's true?
Adam?
What does it matter who told me? You're the father of her baby.
Sarah, I wanted to explain this to you myself.
You want to explain? I'm listening.
Look, we have shared many important things about ourselves since we've known each other. But one thing we've never talked about is my special relationship to Brooke.
I thought that we had a special relationship, Tom.
We do.
Oh, I see. You can have more than one at a time. Is that it? My lover, Brooke's lover, the father of Brooke's baby.
I really need to know who told you.
Does she know about me?
Yes.
Listen. That's wonderful. Great. Now the whole world knows what an idiot I am.
Sarah, it's very complicated. If you just
It's
let me
not so
talk.
complicated. You pretended to be a victim in your divorce. You pretended to care about me. Why? Because Brooke wasn't sexually available for a few weeks or something?
No, it was not.
Did you think that not telling me about her wasn't lying? Or did you think that it just didn't matter? Because we didn't have any real commitment. I mean, when were you going to tell me this? I mean, after the wedding announcement appeared in the bulletin?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have told you about it. I wanted to tell you about it. I apologize.
Oh, you men and your apologies. Do you know what you can do with your apology, Tom?
Yo, quit pulling on me.
What's the matter?
Look, let's get one thing straight here. I'm not one of those biker chicks you can push around.
Hey, I may be worse than 99% of the rest of the world, okay? But I don't push chicks around. Got it? Now, if we can just go inside, huh?
I don't hear any music. You said other people were going to be here.
Are you coming in? Or are you walking home?
Why do I do this to myself? Why do I come to a place like this?
So? Rat! DR! Pervert! Anybody here?
Where are they?
It's early.
Early for what? Do they work? Do they go to school? What was that horrible noise?
Neighbors.
What neighbors? Who lives here?
Me. Sometimes. Rad. Everybody. Relax, baby. Nobody's gonna bite you. Hey, Z, you was there?
Nothing.
How you doing?
Hey,
Whoa. What have we here? What did you say your name was?
Haley.
Haley. Rad. Justine.
Hi. Hi.
Where's the noise? We need sound. Give me a beer. Hey, give me a beer, too.
Get it yourself.
Attitude. You want to catch a buzz?
No, thanks.
Brad.
So, like, you and Z are friends?
Brothers.
Right. How long have you known him?
Where did he find you?
I was singing in the church choir when he rode up the aisle on his bike and kidnapped me. He took me for a ride. Kind of hard to get to know someone going 50 on a 1200 hog wearing a helmet.
You want to get to know him, huh? I got some rock.
I don't do drugs.
Crack's a great high. Leave her alone. Hey, Justine, Z's rescued another baby bird. What haystack did you find this one under?
I'm from Chicago.
Whoa, it's a big city. And now you live in Pine Valley.
I love Pine Valley. What street you live on?
River Road.
The one with all the mansions?
Yeah, I live with my uncle's old lady. This huge place. 12 bedrooms, 5 fireplaces. Huge estate overlooking a river. There's secret passageways and tunnels and a boathouse. You want to check it out?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Goodbye, Steve. Hello.
Mr. Chandler?
Speaking.
This is Sarah Connor. We met briefly a few months ago. We have several friends in common, many of whom have recommended you as an excellent investment counselor.
Yes, I remember you.
Good. Well, I was wondering if I could call on you to do some business. Are you free right now?
Is this business likely to interest me?
Well, I hope so. I can be there in 5 or 10 minutes.
I'm really rather busy right now.
Oh, I promise I won't keep you long.
Very well. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chandler. Goodbye.
Hello, Adam.
This court is now in session. Be seated.
I trust we're ready to proceed according to the instruction I gave in chambers. Miss Lima, would you care to continue the questioning of Mrs. Montgomery?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
I remind you, you're still under oath.
Yes, Your Honor. Mrs. Montgomery, may I ask approximately how many hours per day you spend parenting?
24. I'm a full-time working mother. When I'm not with my daughter, I'm thinking about her. I'm planning her activities. 24 hours a day.
And your husband, was he a 24-hour-a-day working father? Did you share the parenting responsibilities equally?
At the beginning, we did, yes. I had our schedules finely tuned so that one of us would always be there for Bianca. However, since Molly became
Miss
ill...
Montgomery, I didn't ask you about lately. For the bulk of the time that he lived with you and Bianca, he was a good father. In fact, he took care of the child while you were away on business trips. Isn't that right?
Yes, he did, but please remember, we have a staff. A staff hired entirely by me to look after her.
Did your lover, Jackson Montgomery, ever accompany you on any of these business trips?
Absolutely not.
I see. You took exception to Mrs. Cudahy's speculation that your affair had started prior to her present pregnancy.
Yes, I most certainly did take exception because it wasn't true. Travis made her say this. Travis seems to control Barbara as much as he controls Bianca.
Would you characterize your affair as ongoing?
My love for Jackson Montgomery transcends such labels as affair, Ms. Lima.
Are you currently, or have you in the last month, been intimate with Jackson Montgomery?
You know, these questions are quite offensive.
Your intimate relationships and how they affect your child certainly are an issue. Please answer the question.
I'll repeat. Are you currently, or have you in the last month, been intimate with Jackson Montgomery?
No.
You're certain? I do remind you, you are under oath.
Jack and I have slept together exactly one time.
The time that your husband found you in bed together at the Valley Inn?
Yes.
Mrs. Montgomery, how would you describe your feelings when you learned your husband had fathered another child by Mrs. Cudahy?
Lost, abandoned, emotionally bereft.
Did you forgive him?
I tried. I was working very hard on forgiving him. I had begged him to reassure me that he had told me everything, that he wasn't hiding any more ugly secrets. He was pleading with me to understand. He swore to me that that child was conceived by artificial insemination. He lied.
Your entire marriage was based on truth and trust.
We had made sacred vows. And when he betrayed me with Barbara Cudahy, then the marriage was over. I turned to the best friend I had in the whole wide world, Jackson Montgomery. Jack Montgomery understands Bianca's place in my life. He always has, he always will. And I believe that Jack Montgomery loves Bianca as much as I do. What I'm saying is that if Bianca lives with us, I know she will be happy.
Thank you, Mrs. Montgomery.
Does that conclude your redirect?
Yes, Your Honor.
Due to a regrettable but minor judicial emergency, I have to declare another brief recess. We'll reconvene for final proceedings in about 15 minutes. All rise.
So I was good, wasn't I? Was that okay?
What's his problem?
Everything I said was perfect, wasn't it? I hit the perfect note. My testimony was great. I turned things around in our favor
You know what you
now.
did, Erica, is that you committed perjury.
You don't recognize me.
I know I should.
Chicago?
Chicago. Yeah, right. Chicago.
I know it's changed, but I thought that you would remember.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah. The Commodore Hotel?
Commodore, they demolished that place, a decade ago, didn't they?
Well, it's been a long time.
Yes, certainly has. You look wonderful.
Arlene.
Arlene. Yes. Well, forgive me. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. Arlene. Yes. What have you been up to, Arlene?
Well, you haven't changed much, you know. You were always so distinguished and powerful, and I remember when you singled me out for attention, I couldn't believe it. Those other girls saw red.
The other girls. The secretarial pool.
No, don't mind if I do. Oh, they were just a bunch of backstabbing witches, weren't they? But, you know, look, I don't want to dwell on the past right now.
Yeah, no sense in doing that.
But, you know, haven't had a very easy time of it. Let me tell you that. I got married kind of right after you left Chicago, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Good.
Harry. He was my high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
We had a baby girl. He was just dying to start a family.
Is Harry traveling with you?
Harry passed away.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just last year.
Well, having children is, at a time like this, is a great comfort. Arlene, what exactly are you doing in Pine Valley?
Well, I'm visiting my brother. You don't remember my last name, do you?
Oh, well, no, afraid not.
Dylan.
Dylan?
Trevor's sister.
You mean that punk kid of his?
That's right. I'm Haley Vaughn's mother.
So who all lives here?
Natalie, her son Timmy, and my Uncle Trevor lives in the boathouse. Not bad, huh? I did all right. They should be back pretty soon if you want to hang around and check them out.
You figure if they get a load of me, they'll forget all about that broad you created at school, huh?
No, I just think that you'd really enjoy meeting them, Z. And, okay, meeting you might take their minds off of my little punch-out I got into. Come on, stay. I really want you to. Don't go. Hello? Oh, hi, Granny. Yeah, Natalie wanted me to tell you that she's coming in at 10 tomorrow to get her nails done. Oh, 10:30? Yeah. Sure, I'll tell her. Okay, thanks. Bye. Are you staying?
No. But if I had your number, I might give you a call.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you call, I might answer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.
Alien has the same amenities as that Commodore Hotel. Do you mind?
Oh, no, of course not. Help yourself.
Do you want one?
No, thanks. I have a business meeting in just a few minutes.
Sure.
Have you told anyone about our,
secret past? No. I was going to tell Harry, but then, poof, you vanished.
I'd like to see you again.
Starting to remember now, aren't you?
Where are you living?
At my brother's place. He moved in with Natalie and Haley, and I'm staying in the dump all by myself.
Phone number?
I don't know. I haven't burned it in my memory yet.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'll find out. Still going to keep it secret?
Well, you don't think that my brother would think it's a very good idea that me and we're friendly?
What do you think?
Well, I think, Evan, that what you and I do is nobody's business but ours. Just like always.
Good girl. Good girl. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I do have a... I will call you again very soon.
Well, got a little gray on him, but you just still look as wonderful as ever.
You look better than ever.
Well.
You'll... Oh, hello.
Hello.
This is my next appointment. I'll call you. I'll be in touch very soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Come in. You take your coat.
Thank you. You're a busy man.
Ah, yes. Well, the Lord moves in mysterious ways. Miss Connor. Now, what can I do for you?
I looked every place I could think of. Nothing.
Dead ends is all I got, dead ends.
What if she hopped a boxcar?
Joined the circus.
What if you joined the circus?
Where have you been?
What's he doing here?
You cut class.
Big whoop, Uncle Trevor. Thanks for ratting on me.
I don't need this. All right.
Mr. Breck called me.
Ooh, the school principal.
Evidently, you had some chick you were slamming up against the lockers. You were about to rearrange your face before Brian pulled you off her?
Yeah, he's Superman.
Well, why did you do that?
Because she has the face that would stop a truck. And she's a no-good scut, that's why. I don't know why I did it, okay? I just did it.
Oh, you just did it?
Yeah, so ship me off to Siberia. Let's get it over with.
Haley, thank goodness you're safe. Honey, where did you find her?
She must have left a trail of crumbs as Miss Goldilocks Jr. here found her way home.
Well, at least she's safe. Where'd you go?
Nowhere.
Oh, that's classic. What did you do at nowhere?
Nothing. Okay. I got something to eat, and then I hopped on a bus and listened to my tunes for a little while.
That's funny.
Where did you get something to eat?
McKay's.
You're lying, because I was there, kiddo.
Before school let out, I went there first. I swear on a stack of Bibles. Check it out if you want.
Did you see my garnet earrings?
What?
Well, I put them right here and now they're gone.
Perfectly honest with you, Mr. Chandler, I've never had this much money in my entire life. I've never been able to save very much. I mean, I've only recently gotten to the point in my career where I can almost buy all the clothes I want and still break even at the end of the month.
Well, I consider you a very lucky young woman. How much money are we talking about for investment purposes?
Approximately $100,000. I suppose that I could manage it myself if I invested conservatively. But I don't want to invest conservatively, Mr. Chandler. And I know that what I have is a lot less than what you're used to dealing with, but I'm sure that with your guidance I could double it in a matter of a couple of years, realistically.
Well, that's hard to say. As you know, the economic indicators are all over the map right now. Nothing is safe.
Oh, I don't want safe. I want all the risks that go along with being very, very rich. What do you say? Will you help me?
Well, a financial manager has to have a very candid relationship with his client, Miss Carter. So I must ask you, where did you get so much money?
Jeremy Hunter painted my portrait, and I sold it, along with the engagement ring he gave me. I appreciate candor, Mr. Chandler. I think it's absolutely necessary in almost all relationships. Which is why I have to say that I've heard rumors and I've read some press reports that indicate that a disproportionate amount of the fortune you made for your wife, Natalie, ended up in your own pocket.
The press.
Oh, I know. But you see, I have this cardinal rule. I never, ever sign anything without reading it first. Even the fine print. Not once, but as many times as it takes. Until I understand absolutely everything. It's just the way I am.
Yes, I'm sure it is. I made my ex-wife, my wife, 3 times richer than she has any right to be. I can do the same for you. I like your style.
You'll take me on?
You came to the right man.
Did you take them?
What?
Did you steal Natalie's earrings?
Never. No, man. No, I didn't take your stupid earrings. For Pete's sakes, don't you think I learned my lesson? I was locked in the slammer on Christmas. Go ahead, search me.
Arlene.
Mom? Mom doesn't steal.
No, I just now noticed that they were missing. Oh, Winifred, check upstairs. Besides, I'm certain it wasn't Arlene.
She needs the bucks, Nat.
My mom's not a thief.
Of course she is not. Besides, I gave her some money.
You what?
I gave her $60.
You gave her $60? You know what she's gonna do with $60?
I felt it was worth the gamble.
Oh, it wasn't a gamble, Nat. She's gonna be drunk for 2. You don't give her money.
Right, look. I thought she deserved the benefit of the doubt. Why don't you go to work? Just go to work quickly so that you can come back here and help me figure out how we're going to deal with these problems.
You. Principal's office tomorrow morning. And you... Call me when you find the goods.
Work fast.
You're grounded.
I love you.
Hold the fort, doll. Hold the fort.
Honey, I probably left them upstairs. Uncle, look.
You sat there on that witness stand and you lied.
Jack,
Why?
please.
Just tell me why.
because I had to present myself in a good light as a mother, okay? And I think that telling the judge that we have slept together more than once just doesn't make it seem like I always put Bianca first. That's all.
Erica, you do realize, don't you, that Kathy Lima can put me up on that witness stand any time, and she is more than likely. It's not... You can't doubt it for a second that she is going to put me up there and she's going to ask me about our affair.
Well, fine, and you just say the same thing that I did.
Just lie. Eric, I'm a sworn officer of the court. I can't just lie. I can't perjure myself. I'll be disbarred for perjury.
Perjury.
When you stand up and you take an oath that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and then you lie, that is perjury.
Listen to me. Travis and Barbara also took an oath to tell the truth. Now, they say that they only slept together once, but how do we know that? Just because they say so? They have lied in the past. They are probably lying right now. So you listen to me. If Lima asks you how many times we slept together, you have got to say once. That will put us on equal ground. And if you don't, it's going to put me in very serious hot water.
Yes, it's finally dawning on me.
This court is now in session.
Come on, let's go.
Be seated. Again, I apologize for the delay. Miss Lima, more questions for Mrs. Montgomery?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Shire, more witnesses?
No, Your Honor, we rest.
Miss Lima, do you wish to present rebuttal witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the court would like to call Jackson Montgomery to the stand.
Swear in the witness.
Rebuttal, what does that mean? Why is she calling Jack?
Impeachment. It means she's going after you, Eric.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Be seated.